Okay, good morning and welcome to Mishna Yomi. Today we're starting a new parak, as I like to say, the penultimate parak of Maseches Terumos. Parak Asiri, the 10th parak. We're going to do Mishna. Mishna is Aleph and Beis. Mishna Aleph says, Batzal Shenasnu B'soch Hadashim. Here, we're going to talk about a concept of Nosein Tam, which is relevant in Hilchos Kasher. It's also relevant in other halachas. We have here either the Batzal, the onion, a full onion, a whole onion, either was Truma, either the onion was Truma, or the lentils that you mixed it with were truma. One is chulin and one is truma. It doesn't matter which one. Imshal and mutter. If the onion is a whole onion, it's mutter. This is talking about after you already cooked it. You just put them after already cooked. You put the whole onion in the pot. So therefore, the batzal is not going to absorb. It's not going to absorb the taste of the lentils, and it's not going to give taste to the lentils. So therefore, whatever's chulin is chulin. You know what's truma is truma, and what is chulin is chulin. If you cut up the onion, you put it in. So therefore, it's not strong enough to not be bolea, not absorbs from the taste from the lentils, and therefore, if you give it to a kohen, if he tastes the lentils and he tastes onion, a taste of onion in the lentils, or give him the onion, he tastes lentils in the onion, so therefore it would be usher, whatever was chulin, if it has nosein tam with truma, it would be usher because nosein tam, paskin min b'sheino mina b'nosein tam, right? That's halacha and kashrus and applies to truma also. It has a din of truma, nosein tam. It's less than shishim usually. That's usually the shear. The more correctly I find the added to give it to a kohen to taste. If you don't have someone who can taste it, like by kashrus, basra chalav, we don't necessarily rely on a non-Jew, his opinion. Here you can rely on the kohen, but if you don't rely on the kohen, normally we say shishim is the shear. If there's shishim parts, 60-1 ratio, then it's batel. If not, it is nosein tam. The rest of the tavshel, even if you have, let's say, a whole potato, an onion is significant. It doesn't allow tasting, but a whole potato would allow tasting. I think it refers to sardines. You put an onion in sardines, right? Even if you cut up the onion, Rabbi Yehuda says the whole reason that it takes the liquid or the juice out of the sardines is just to take the disgusting part out of the sardines, because sardines are not disgusting enough. So the disgusting juice it takes out, and the sardines are excellent. You know, you can serve it at a 5-star restaurant. So we don't pass it like Rabbi Yehuda because at the end of the day it is nosein tam. It does give taste. Beis tapuach sharisko v'nasan l'soch isa. You cut up apples, you put it in isa, a dough. I think it means, apple pie. You made apple pie v'chimsa, right? You put it in some raw dough and you cooked it, right? And the dough rose a little bit. Harezu asura, it becomes aser. Now, even though there's not necessarily nosein tam over there, even if there's not nosein tam, let's say it's more than 60-1, it's still going to be aser, right? If one of these things, either the isa is truma or the tapuach is truma, the apple is truma, it does, because we learned in the Gemara Psachim that when you're machmit something, when you cause something to rise, that's significant enough to aser the other thing. So orim shenaflu l'soch habor shal mayim. Let's say you had barley that fell into a pit of water. Al pi shevishu meimam mutarin, right? Barley is not going to make the water any better. It makes it worse. Because it makes it worse, nosein tam lefgam, right? It gives a taste that's bad. Barley doesn't taste good in water. I mean, the water mesa orim is not necessarily, a cocktail. So therefore, it's mutter based nosein tam lefgam. Even though nosein tam l'shvach, right? It gives a good taste. Nosein tam lefgam, like you learn in Hilchos Kashrus, that if it gives nosein tam after 24 hours, use a pot after 24 hours to cooking, whatever tastes in the walls of the pot, or nosein tam lefgam, they give a bad taste. We'll explain more why nosein tam lefgam and why chimutz over here asers, and nosein tam lefgam doesn't aser, and nosein tam l'shvach does aser. We'll discuss that more in Mishna coming up next.